Hi, welcome to our fourth instalment for iCombatives.com online magazine. My name is Michael. Again, joining me tonight is my student Peter Konevsky. I would like to thank Peter Konevsky for helping me with all these modules so far. We've covered different aspects of combatives over the last few weeks. For our fourth instalment, I'm going to concentrate on the eye gouge and a couple of variations of it just to suit. I find that the eye gouge is one of the quickest hand strikes that someone can learn and can execute in various situations, whether I'm in a defensive stance or on the offensive stance. It's great for preemptive striking, it's great for women, it's great for kids, it's also great for law enforcement and security. Pretty much a broad range of different aspects and elements. So just to begin with, I just want to demonstrate, so for class purposes, it's great to have safety, obviously, with your partner. Just something like goggles, safety glasses, or ski goggles are great as well. Just depends on what budget you want to sort of spend on this kind of safety equipment. But for us, we've just got like the standard safety equipment goggles like that. So if Peter puts them on for me, it's just great because from here I can strike to the eyes without no problem. So what I want to do from here is, I've got a couple of different stances I want to do. One what we usually cover in our situations, in our studies, is an interview stance, sort of like a police interview stance. From here, it's very random, it's very unpredictable what I can do. I'm ready to fight or I'm ready to strike. At the same time, I'm ready to defend, and I'm in a non-aggressive fighting manner here. So if I want to have basically, one of my strongest leg back slightly, I don't want to be in a full stance. Just slightly just here, ready to sort of attack if I need to. So from here, if I'm there, I just want to be able to practice from various situations like this where I'm lunging at the eye straight from here. Now, some styles will teach, a straight spear hand like this, others will teach different ways. The way I like to teach is I sort of have my fingers open. Why? Because obviously we have the bridge of the nose, and obviously I want to get one eye gouged, or I want to get at least one or two fingers in there to disable. Obviously, if I attack his vision and I can impair his vision for a short time, obviously he can't fight, ideally. Okay, so from here, all I want to do is I just want to be a non-telegraphic situation. Off my lead hand, so if my left hand is my lead hand from here, I just want to just execute a light jab from here. Obviously, I want my fingertips touching from here, in the manner that I'm from here. So just quick, boom, from here. So I'm not lunging or anything like that. I'm not telegraphing. The idea is that you don't know who you're going against. It could be a former world champion boxer or an MMA fighter where they've done a lot of drilling on reading people's body movements on how strikes coming. So from here, I just want to be in a comfortable position from here. Bang, straight from there. Okay. So I can do it off my front hand. I can also do it off my back hand. Sort of like a jab cross combination. So I can practice this on the goggles. From here, all right, straight through there, 1, 2. And this leads to, obviously, if I do like a palm strike, palm strike, you can get those fingers in from there. So there's different variations of hand strikes I can do from here. But as I said, I want to really attack the eyes. So from here, just lunge, bang, bang, off the back. Obviously, our front hand's more stronger, front hand's a lot more quicker. Okay, so backhand is a little bit slower, but more power from there. So I can do combos to suit my own self. Remember, combative self-defense is a lot of conceptual ideas and theories. It has to suit us. Okay, yeah, we have standard curriculum and things like that we do for belt gradings or levels. Depends on your system, your style. But for this, it's more so it's got to work for me in that situation that is present at that time. I can also do it from our fence, okay, or this kind of barrier, like this kind of a lot of self-defense systems or reality-based teach a lot of this kind of fence. It's like a barrier. I can still do it from here. Okay, I've got my open hands to strike straight from there. I can even do it from an offensive. So if I'm in a sort of like a MMA boxing style, I can still come from here as an offensive. So I can mix it up with different hand strikes. Bang, bang from there. So there's different applications. A common drill that we do here is that just to test if it's a speed drill. So if Peter has his hands up just in front of his head, his job is to try and catch it. Okay, or to see. Really gives you a bit of a reflection on how capable you are catching, and whether you've had 10 years of experience or 40 years of martial arts experience, sometimes it may not work all the time on what you're doing. So if I'm from here, testing my ability not to telegraph and his speed of trying to catch or stop my strike, we can do this drill from here. Okay, as you can see, so you can do that in a safe environment. Obviously, if you've got the goggles on, I can also do that with the hand, with the focus mitts. So Pete gets the focus mitts from here, like he has them up. All I do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he can also do a moving drill. So if he moves the pads around, I follow it, striking. Obviously, because our target's not going to be stationary, they're going to be moving. But another reaction drill he can do is that if he has pads and he puts up a pad at various height, I've got to be strike straight away. Boom, from here. So there's different ways I can execute that kind of strike. I've got to be able to also be comfortable to do this drill or this strike from various aspects. So if I'm on the ground, he's in my guard, for example. He holds the pads up. Okay, I can go 1 from here, bang. I can also go to his, so if he moves the pads, I can go straight from here to the eyes. Okay, I'll also be able to be comfortable to be able to, if he's on his back, I'm in his mount. From here, bang, bang from here. I should be able to execute any of these strikes as a practical element in the various situations. I can also do it if I'm sitting down. So if we come up here, just away, and I'm sitting down, indicating a bench or a seat. I should be able to, if he comes through from here, boom, stand up from here, be able to get that eye gouge. It's a very, very good setup for a lot of different styles, because from here, what I can do is I can go 1, hammer fist from here, 2, punch, whatever I feel like doing at that time. Okay, so again, just reenacting what we've been doing. Okay, so eye gouge, okay, I have my fingers open, so they're fingers like this, the tips. Okay, whether I'm in an interview stance, whether I'm in my defense, whether I'm in an offensive stance, I'm still able to do my standard eye gouge. Straight to the, I want to at least take one eye out, or if I can get a couple of fingers in both eyes, it just depends what the situation is. I can do this as a speed drill, so if he has his hands up, trying to catch or deflect my strike. Obviously I'll get the pads, various different elements I can do from here, okay, and different ground level. I can be on the ground, whether I'm in the guard, whether I'm on mount, from sitting, from different situations from there. You can add, depending on what you do, whether it's Hapkido, Krav Maga, Senshido, anything that you do, you're pretty much able to apply that there as a starter point for any kind of strike. I hope today's lesson has been a practical one for you that you can add to your toolbox. If there's any questions, you are able to contact me on my contact details that is located on the author section and the school locations. Again, my name is Michael. I'd like to thank Peter Taneski for being my assistant tonight. Thank you very much. Until next time.